What's up, gang? We're back, and today we are focusing on this center console. As you can see, Nissan did not do the best of job with the paint that they chose on this. You can literally scrape this stuff off. That's disgusting.
That's nasty.
But we're gonna go ahead and refresh this, make it look brand spanking new from the factory. Mind you, I do have a aftermarket double din in here, and I am missing like a little filler piece, but that's besides the point. This same process is going to happen whether you have a double din or a single din or the factory radio that came in here, what have you. Let's get into it. First things first, we're going to start by unscrewing this bad boy. Don't mind the mess down there. We'll pop that back. After you got this guy popped up, you're going to want to remove this rubber piece. There's some little clips right here. Be careful, you don't want these to fall in here. Like mine almost did. Now that we got that off, go ahead and reach right here. Pop this guy off. And there is a section back here where there's two wire harnesses. You're going to want to detach both of those before removing this fully. So once you remove these two guys, there should be, I don't know if you guys can see it, but there should be screws way back in there. This one's obviously missing one, but there is one on this side holding this entire piece still in place. So I'm going to take that out, and I should be able to just pull this guy right on out. All right, so after you take the two screws out right here, there are also two more screws down in here. I left the screwdriver where screw A is, and screw B is on the exact opposite side. They're all Phillips head screws. Lastly, you're going to want to take out the two inner screws for your AC controller unit. Again, I left the screwdriver on screw A so that you guys can have a reference. Same thing as on the opposite side. Once you get everything loose, your entire console should be just as easy to move about as this. But again, remove that guy right there. And then you're also going to want to remove this stereo unit as well, and I'll show you how in just a second. There's another little piece back up here. Let's see if we can see it. So there's a wire harness that you're going to want to unclip right there, but be very careful because you don't have a lot of play. You don't want to rip that thing out and break something. So just be gentle.
Hey, yo, what the?
Oh, and by the way, if you guys get stuck removing your console because of this unit, mine was up in here pretty deep like this. I went ahead, pulled it out as far as it could, and then I used the little notches on the unit itself to kind of hold it in place down and out of the way so that these rear connector pieces can go out and up from underneath there without getting blocked by this guy. But anyway, let's get back to it. Okay, now that we got the entire unit out, next thing you're going to want to do is to maybe stop and take a picture of how this looks back here so that you guys know where to plug things back in at. This is going to be my little video photo so that I know exactly where to plug things back up at. Should be just a matter of simply unplugging things and detaching them. And voila, your entire console is now free. I'm going to show you what to do with that in just a second. Now that I've got mostly everything separated, I am going to go ahead and also try my hand at refreshing these guys. We'll see how it comes out. It looks like it's just two simple screws, and since I got the whole pod cluster out, might as well give it a shot. So now that I've went ahead and disassembled all the center console pieces, I'm gonna go ahead and get started washing them first to make sure I get all the dirt, grit, and grime off of them. After that, we're gonna go ahead and start sanding so that we can have an easy, clean, and clear contact patch for the new paint to adhere to. Because we don't really want it scratching off that easily. Nor do we want this old paint and dirt and grime and oil and all the other stuff the previous owner of your car had on there to stay on there prior to this paint going on. I am using Krylon Fusion all-in-one satin black paint, hoping to give it a smooth, clean, and mature look. This looks like a 15-year-old drove my car and a 15-year-old is driving my car, and that's not the case. Just like we stepped up our game with the suede shift boot, want to make sure the rest of our interior gets that same type of a refresh, and go ahead and give this part some love. Say what's up to the dog. So now that the little bit of sanding is done that I had to do on this piece here, I went ahead and fashioned it in a way to where I can spray just about 360 degrees and not miss any parts, not have to be touching wet paint or anything like that. But nonetheless, let's get into it. It's pretty straightforward at this point. This is what the finished product looks like. Mind you, I did mine outside, so there are some little small noticeable areas of imperfection. However, it looks a hell of a lot better than it did before. I went ahead and removed this clear glass because there was no saving this. So I was like, screw it, I'll just take it off. And my gauges are sitting pretty clean. I'm happy with the result. I hope you guys are too. If this video helped you out at all, be sure to give us a like, a thumbs up, go ahead and share it to a friend, and yeah, make sure you guys subscribe to the channel for more how-tos and more drift videos. Thanks guys, I'm out.